sections on the road up to the 4th of July trailhead, which is up above the Hesse town site, which is up above the town of Eldora, which is up above Nederland, which is up above Boulder. Yeah, whatever. I always found this waterfall really pretty. Forgot my monopod again. One of these days I'll remember it. I seem to have been taking pictures of these trail signs when they're available, so I thought I'd take a picture of this one. We're at the 4th of July trailhead. Let's see if I can get in closer. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's pretty cool. It's very nice. And then here is the Indian Peaks Wilderness sign. Oh, that's sort of hard to see, isn't it? But sort of the same old, same old. And somebody lost their droid. We're about a half mile into the hike up above 4th of July trailhead, and came across this pretty waterfall. Goes up quite a ways. I have no idea what it is. Steady boy. Anyway, I'll try to figure out what it is, and Jesus, stick a note on this. So it's pretty steep here. Pretty steep drop off. I don't know, we're maybe a mile into the hike now. I'm just crossing this little stream. The hike so far has been pretty tough. It's yeah, very steep. It's had big steps going up and down, not these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inch steps, but 14, 16, 18 inch steps, which has made it pretty challenging to step up. I'm actually sort of dreading going back down. Let's see if we can get a nice picture of that peak up there. Yeah, nice range. And that's probably where we're headed, somewhere up there, Arapaho Glacier. We are just breaking tree line on this trail. I thought you might enjoy seeing the view from up here. It's quite a nice view of the Moraine Valley. It's a valley carved by glaciers, that's why it has that U shape. And you can see our road down there, that's the road we drove up to get here. And now you can see more clearly the local tree line. And there's our trail. And there's the dog. So we are just a little rest spot, and I noted that I had been hearing pika, or pika, I don't know how to pronounce it, P-I-K-A, for quite some time. I don't actually see any of them. I'd love to point them out to you, but I'll just be quiet here for a minute. Maybe just hold the camera here. Just hold the camera still. Shh, be quiet, Lucy. And let you listen to them. Is that a high-pitched chirp? So that's a bark. I thought that was kind of cute. So we have reached what is really this hike. This is really pretty up here. This is a very high mountain meadow. You see it's quite wet. Here's the trail going forward. See, there's still these stubby pines, spruces actually, around here. There's a small stream right there. Pan over here, this is the last of the trees. And this is where we were hearing the pika before. Pika. Still hear them. This is probably why, because there's a good supply of water here. This grassy area, this boggy area, is probably a tremendous source of roots and stuff for them to feed on. I don't know if they hibernate in the winter or not. They very well may. And if you look off here in the distance, I'm going to try to zoom in. If I shake, I apologize. But that, you can see it there, is the trail going up to the pass. Okay. So, really pretty. About the only thing you can hear up here is the sound of the streams, the sound of the wind, and the sound of the pika. Pika. I really should find out how to pronounce that. The actual reason I stopped here, other than it's a pretty sight, was to, the wind's picking up, and I was getting a little chilled because it's chilly. It's, I don't know, 55 degrees maybe? 60? A little chilly. So I decided I would stop and get out my wind jacket. I took off my pack to get out my wind jacket and realized that maybe it was because I've been sweating so much climbing up this very steep hill. And so I decided to just sit here and let my shirt dry out for a while, and maybe I wouldn't be cold. But I realized I'd never actually shown you guys my pack. So that is my pack. It stands, I don't know, 3.5 feet tall, maybe. Right now it's hovering at about 50 pounds because I have slightly more cold weather gear in it right now. I have heavier long underwear and stuff like that in case I need it, just because it's getting to be that time of year. And even though it's not much, it every little bit adds. So this is a conditioning hike. I'm not actually going anyplace, just going up to the pass and back down. But I'm doing it with a full weight pack so that when I get onto the Colorado Trail next week, I'll be in a little bit of shape to be carrying a heavy pack. And maybe I'll even make it lighter. I don't know if we're going to make the pass today. Here's the pass right there. It's about 1:45 right now. But in my brief time standing there trying to get my shirt dried out, this started happening. That doesn't look all that bad right now. But that's the Continental Divide right there. And those clouds have a tendency to turn into great big thunderstorms as they move over the divide. So, I think I'm gonna hike for about another 15 minutes and then reassess, but may not be making the pass today. That's okay. Oh, pretty little bird. Let me find him. There he is. We are at the split in the trail where we choose to go to Arapaho Pass or to the glacier itself. I'll take a quick picture of this, and over here is an old mine, which I understand to be the 4th of July mine. So up in here, let's pause. I'll be back in a minute. I don't know where Arapaho Glacier is. That might be it right there, or it might be up in that saddle. I'm not really sure. There wasn't much, I could see that saddle from below. There didn't seem to be any more snow there than there is right there. So, At this point, we have, let's see, where am I? At this point, let's take a nice picture. Let's back off. At this point, we've hiked 2 miles and we've climbed 1,100 feet, which, if you do your math, turns out to be a 10% grade. Again, I don't know what it is with me and 10% grades. There's the path going up to the pass. It's another little over a mile to get up there. The clouds are still making me nervous, so I think I'm going to call it a day and turn around and head down. I figured it would be kind of fun to come over here and take a look at the mine, see what stuff was left behind. I found enough stuff to indicate that their equipment was probably coal-fired. I haven't gotten over to the boiler yet, or to the whatever this thing is, but they left some stuff, big ass iron stuff behind. Here's our mine, which it looks like somebody has plugged, which is kind of nice. But I have to look up and see what they're mining up here. Given its remoteness, I can't help but think that it almost has to be something like gold. Nothing else would get people up here to do it. Here's some sort of winch with a gear mechanism on it. Not quite sure what turned it. This thing here spun around, spins that cog, which turns that wheel, which pulls the cable up. Probably got the ore out. Here's another one. This one looks like steam powered. It's got steam pipes associated with it. Got some pistons down in here. And see how we can see how it's. I don't really see the drive mechanism on it. I mean, there's the cogs, but don't really see how the cogs were engaged. Probably down in there underneath the thing. And then there's this great big metal thing. Looks like a boiler. I'm gonna guess that's what did the steam. Yep, sure is. See the tubes there, so heat the thing up, get it nice and hot. They could take the ashes out down below, down just beyond Lucy's head. Those are the ash doors fed in here. Pretty cool. But, well, talk about a hell of a place to work. Somehow I suspect they didn't work more than about 4 or 5 months a year at best. Although you never know. Gold can make people do funny things. It's pissing me off because it looks like it's getting brighter. It makes me want to go hiking. I don't know, I may head up that trail a little bit more, just 'cause. Yet again, another beautiful little area up here. There's a whole series, I hope you can see them, of ponds in here that are fed by seep in this area, either from glacier or from just daily storms. There's quite a creek over there. Got it there. Yeah, it's right there. There's that. Yeah, right there. Ah. So, made it all the way to the traverse. So we're right here. Probably another 3/4 of a mile maybe to get up there. But I had set myself a time of 1 o'clock to turn around and head back down, and it's sort of a safe time to get off the mountain with afternoon thunderstorms. And with a day hike like this, and that I know that it's going to be a rough trail going back down, because it's a rough trail. I just don't really feel like taking the additional time. So yeah, pretty mountains. And that's our hike for today. I've been thinking as I've been hiking here, and I'm pretty sure we're looking to the east right now. I'm pretty sure those hills right there is Golden Gate Canyon State Park. So when we look and we see the mountains, we're on those mountains right now. And somewhere in there is where Mom's ashes are. Wish I knew where to look. This is the kind of steps that we're having to deal with here. I'm having to deal with. So, I don't know, that's probably at least a good 2 feet to have to step up. So that's what, coming down has been just as much fun as going up.